Tell me about yourself.
First of all, my name is Tiffany Hall. Um, I'm not that interesting, you know. I'm a girl.
Typically.
Um, well, I was growing up in the Middlesex parishes, meaning I was born in Clarendon, I was raised in St. Elizabeth, and I grew up, well, lived in Manchester. So for all my life, I've been circulating those three parishes. And growing up, I was a slight tomboy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I'm a lover of people. I love people. Um, I love understanding what it is that makes people smile and what it is that makes people do the things they do. Understanding the brain. I know it sounds weird, but I love to talk to people and understand what their journeys have been like. And um, what else about me? I think I'm an all around just a very down to earth girl. I love to travel. I enjoy the simple things in life, like drinking a coconut water on the street side. Yeah, stuff like that. But I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty down to earth. I love just traveling. I just love yeah, just being as simple as possible. I don't love the whole uptight vibe. No, that's not me.
Nice. So what got you? What's the first thing that got you in the music business?
All right, the first thing that got me into the music business was when I was about 19. I ended up leaving high school, and in that journey of leaving high school, my dad and my church family and my mom, they were like, I know you love music and stuff. I was gonna go to college, guys, believe it or not. But at the end of the day, we ended up doing the JCDC gospel competition back in, that was what, 2010. Yeah, and that's how I started a professional music life, and I came third that year out of the whole country in the gospel festival, and that's how I started in the JCDC.
How would you describe the music that you typically create?
It's a mixture of jazz, R&B, gospel, reggae, a fusion of everything.
So it's a crossover.
Yeah, it's a broad crossover. I do love to dabble in so many different kinds of music because I think that music is just a broad thing. If you put yourself just to one sound, then you're going to just get one sound, and then you have so many persons to reach across the world. So I feel like fusing things is just such a beautiful creation that comes from that. So yeah, I think it's a fusion of so many different genres. Yeah.
Okay, so what's your creative process? What's it like?
A lot of times, I write a song when I'm sad. My music comes from simple moments of me just being in the shower, or me being so upset about something that something just keeps repeating in my head, and I'll just decide to write a song from that.
Okay.
And normally I just get the hook first. Like I'll just get, I'm waiting, and I'm like, what am I waiting on? And that's how I kind of just go from there. But it always comes in moments when I'm least expecting. I don't know. I don't just sit down and decide that I'm going to write a song and the song is written. It just comes in some very weird moments, and I'm like, yo, where's my phone? Let me just voice record. Is my voice recorder have like some little whole heap of bag of excitement upon my voice recorder, because that's where I'll just grab it. Me up on the road, supermarket, Samir. When I go home, then I try to just write down something. But my creative process is just a very, just like how I try to live.
Yes.
It just happens, yeah.
What are your greatest strengths?
What are those?
Most of strengths.
Do I?
Around you. What are your greatest strengths?
My greatest strength is my ability to bounce back and to be strong for myself. I think that I have a very deep understanding of inner strength, and that has brought me through so much, because most of our battles, or most of my battles, I face them in my head, in my mind. And so when I can overcome something inside of my head, I feel like that is something that can go across the board, not just in my regular life, but across any platform that I might try to be a strong person. It just helps me in that kind of way. So I feel like that is the main thing, and then that now triggers off other strengths. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With such a promising career, your husband seems to be doing such a good job. Is this a family business or is it a record label?
Oh, God.
Yes,
I've done
see,
it.
yes, I see you nodding your head. That means it must be something special that our viewers wants to hear or know about.
All right. I'm a very candid person,
Okay.
very open. I don't believe in not being straight up about things, and I think I should just be very open about what it is that's happening for different reasons. And I'll just take this time to just talk about it for a quick second. So a lot of persons who have been on this journey with me have had an understanding that, you know, I was married and the whole journey that I was on. Um, I'm currently, how do I say this?
Put it anywhere.
I'm
Get it out there.
I'm single, of recent.
Mean that you're divorced.
Yes, me and my husband were no longer together.
Are you divorced?
We are on that journey. Yes, we're in the process of getting there.
Okay.
And I want to talk to those of you who might not understand what's really happening. I know some people might say, "Oh, what if you don't owe nobody no explanation?" But I'm an open person, and I feel like my journey so far can actually help somebody else that might be going through something similar. A lot of us, we're very private. Jamaicans, we're taught to be very private. Keep your business to yourself.
True.
But a lot of times, sometimes we don't even know that our story can help somebody else that's going through. Because we see people, enough people come and we see them in the public and them look so nice and so strong and everything is good. But we don't know what people are going through behind the scenes. And so much has happened in this country regarding relationships and stuff like that. But I just want to tell people that my marriage, we had a beautiful journey while it lasted. I have tremendous respect for him. We have a daughter together,
Okay.
Zaina, and they'll forever be family to me. He's still an amazing person, I think, and I feel like even if it didn't work for us, that life still can be good for both him and for myself. And I'm just holding on to strength,
Yes.
inner strength, going through this time because it's not necessarily easy. And I'm speaking to those of you out there who are going through relationships that are not easy. Take your time and really understand who you are. Learn about yourself while you're in a relationship. And for anyone that might be going through something similar, just know that you're still strong, you're still beautiful, you're still everything that somebody might want. And a lot of times we might come across in life and you have different persons at different stages, and we have to understand that that is the reality. Every relationship has issues, but it's how you navigate through it. And sometimes a relationship just have to end, and that is just the truth of it. And I'm just going to be very open about that. So guys, that's what's happening in Tiffany's little world.
So tell me, Tiffany, what are your goals for the future?
My goals now, and I'm on a journey of transformation. And I'll be very honest about that because of what is happening in my personal space. I'm on a journey to transformation of having a whole different life than I've ever had before. Going through something for 10 years and having a formulated way how you do that, and now starting a whole different journey. My goals now are changing, and what I want is changing. One thing that's consistent is God and music. That much I'm sure of, because I'm never dropping any of those.
Okay.
So my goals are to go forward with God and music and see what God has in store. That's all I can do at this point, because we no look how Corona come mash up the whole place. What we have control of, not a God thing. So we have to just go and make God dream thing and just allow ourselves to be led by him. Yeah.
Okay. So do you have any album or EP coming soon?
Yes.
Seems happy. Let us hear about it.
We can do flare.
Sneak peek.
We can do flare.
You can get up and dance a little if you want to. Just to.
Yeah, we can, guys.
Alright, come on. Alright, let's go. Let me just hear about it.
The EP. There is an EP coming out soon,
Great.
guys. Hopefully before the year ends. But there's a few singles that are coming before that. And I'm so excited to share that with you guys. And it's a part of my new journey. And I'm being very open and candid in these songs. So you guys will get to understand where I'm at and what it is that I'm all about in my music that is coming soon.
Okay, cool. What do you hope to achieve from this turning point in your life?
I hope to get a clear understanding of being an individual. I really hope to see people for who they are and understand that life changes and we have to just adjust to the changes as they come. We have to be very adaptable as human beings and as individuals. So that is one of my hopes going forward, is to be a little bit more adaptable to change as change happens. Yeah.
So, what is the most trouble you have ever gotten into?
Mr. Interviewing, sir.
We
Mr.
want to
Sir.
know, we're eager to know about Tiffany Hall. Bring it.
Mr. Sir, what are you asking me, sir?
I mean, trouble. You not get no trouble? You not get no trouble? You're so holy.
Can we skip that
We're
question?
not going to skip that question. We want to know the trouble you have getting. Tell me. We're eager to know.
No.
Very eager to know. We're on the I'm on the
Alright, guys. Alright. It's because this is a candidate. I'm telling us I'm a candidate, so I can't bother go no corner.
Let me just get it.
Me have a saucy look mouth. You understand?
Okay. Typical.
We can be very.
Sorry, don't want to be stereotyped.
Thank you. Thank you. You have nice, quiet girls, but you have like the Scorpio kinds, like we know, October born. We don't take foolishness. I'm a no-nonsense girl, and so it's hard for me to not show my emotions for myself. If I'm upset, you're going to know. Because I'm not laughing with nobody, I'm going to show that. So, the more get me in trouble sometimes, because sometimes you're in some, and I'm like, no, I'm not take that, That's a foolishness, Then that get me in a little bit of trouble more time. But me and God work for the part.
Okay, because I said the most, but you're using little bit of trouble. Okay. Alright, so if you have one message for a fan, what would it be?
Love yourself. Love who God has created. From the moment you came out of your mother till now, whether you're 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, right? Any age that you are, love yourself and love what you've become. Love what it is that you're becoming. We are all changing and always change for the better. So love yourself and change for the better, because the future has so much in store. And all of my persons who are supporting me, whatever your age group, there's always hope for something. So love you and love the journey that you're on. Pick up on yourself.
Okay, cool. So, Tiffany Hall was wonderful having a great conversation with you.
You see, you just made me almost talk bad and I'm back at excitement.
I'm not going to bring you that way. I'm just letting you know that the questions were easy. Not so easy, but I did try to bring out the Tiffany that I want to the fans to know about. So it was a great time.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Talking to you.
And guys, thank you so much for understanding my journey. And I love everybody out there.